Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. It is Friday, and that means we bring on Mr. Stephen Dow from Velocity Mortgage. How you doing, sir?
Fantastic. And yourself?
I'm doing great, man. So do me a favor, get that marketing spiel out of the way.
Okay. Although I work happily for Velocity Mortgage Capital, all the ideas and topics discussed on this channel are that of my own. And yeah, let's get it going.
There you go, man. Hey, so one of the things I want to do, I don't know if you can see this on my hat, but it says do the work, stands for one rental at a time. Obviously, I have these stickers I put all over my computer. Do the work. This is becoming my most common phrase. And what I wanted to do with you here today is really talk about what that means to you. Obviously, you are a course member. You are in the private Facebook group. You see people posting wins and asking questions and networking, which is so amazing. But yes. I wanted to ask you, Mr. Stephen Dow, what does do the work mean to you when I say that?
I mean, just basically accountability, and it's so simple, yet so not, and against the fact that I think a lot of people don't hold themselves accountable as far as just to simply do the work. Because if you do the work, it just happens by itself. There's none of this, I wish I could, or this other person should. It's just really simply doing the work, one foot in front of the other. And ultimately, if you have the right, if you know your target, your goal, and you get all the right tools and strategies to get to that, then it's just going to happen. It's just like you said, do the work. But you know, ashamedly, I haven't done the full work. I would say mainly for myself as far as an investor, because that's what, brought me to your channel, and I started, going down the rabbit hole and getting more interested in that. I was like, wow. But I feel I do a lot of work for other people in your channel because we're now looking at finances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So maybe I do the work, but for other people, I think at this stage.
You're a little cog in somebody else's wheel.
Right. So, and that takes a lot of time, but I'm gonna have to, follow the basically hold myself accountable, just do the work basically. And I think you and I are going to be talking about that soon, but
we're going to hold you accountable. We're going to do some one-on-one conversations. So let me just highlight this for folks. The path to a better financial future is very well worn. Yes, there are some ups and downs and a little rocky, and there's lots of trick paths and overlooks that can distract you and all this nonsense. But as the stock market, actually, you know what? Let me just pull it up right now. This is real time. This is like 8:20 in the morning on Friday, just because I think it's having another conniption day. Oh yeah, it's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, the Nasdaq is up now. So look at that. Everybody's happy. The Nasdaq's up. Yay! Okay. So what I want to talk about here is do the work. All right. If you're a stock market investor, you've probably had a really good run the last 18 months. Most of you, at least some of you, but probably most of you have been getting lucky. You didn't do the work. You didn't read financial statements. You didn't read about competitors. You didn't read about the moat and technology advances. You were gambling. You were watching some other YouTube channel talk about some stock, and you threw some money at it and you won. I want to tell you that doesn't last forever.
Right.
If you want to be a stock market investor, please do the work, focus, daily discipline. If you want to be a crypto investor, same deal, focus, daily discipline, do the work. If you want to be a real estate investor, focus, daily discipline, do the work. It's all the same things. I hate it when people have a good run, and I do this as someone who suffered the loss. I had a run, multi-years, 7 grand into 200, and then it all went poof because I wasn't doing the work. So again, if you want to be a stock market investor, go do the work. If you want to be a crypto investor, go do the work. But if you want to be a real estate investor, here's the deal. Buy box, focus, 20 minutes a day, your daily discipline. After that, you grow your network, and then you start writing good or great offers. It's that simple.
Well, again, how they say common sense is not common, and so I think just to sometimes reiterate and to maybe show as an example, and I think just through your daily discipline, your commitment and focus and trying to just put out real relevant information, it takes a commitment too, because there's a lot of bad information or easily put subject topics, whatever, that can clickbait and cause a lot of sensationalism and kind of distract you. So and I think again that's what brought me to the channel. But moving forward, that the whole commitment, do the work more for myself. I think at some point, I think we're going to slowly transition. But yeah, I mean, it's just common sense, just not common. But yeah, I love the hats. I love the new everything. So yeah,
we just gotta focus, man.
I was just gonna say, I think maybe Santa this year might end up dropping me a hat or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping I was a good boy. It's usually lumps of coal, but I'm hoping maybe this year would be a hat. We'll see.
We could do that. Do you want white or black?
Let's do white.
All right.
I like the white.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, we do white.
We'll do that. We'll do that offline. I'll get that sent out to you.
Okay. Appreciate you, brother.
Of course. Of course. Actually, I got to take that down or else I'll forget.
So,
all right. So again, folks, whatever your chosen aspect to a better financial future is, I want you to be successful.
agreed.
I fear that there's a lot of people that have gotten addicted to easy money. It was really, really easy to make money when the Fed is on your side. As we talked about in episode 1, the Fed is starting to tighten, and they're going to be on a tightening cycle for several quarters and maybe years. It's not
maybe
as
use
easy.
some of that. Maybe use some of that profit towards real estate now.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then wish them that aspect, because then now you did all the work, and you know, maybe you might learn to pivot if you're doing some work. I mean, maybe with certain stocks, maybe then you know they're going to play the opposite and start playing. You know.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but. I don't know. I was just trying to see if we could transition into one rent at a time. It does make sense long term, especially in this environment now. Use that inflation up in your favor. You don't have to, you know, gamble so much. You're doing maybe lucky and gambling now, but now use that money and use it historically in a way where you're going to be growing growth. You know what I'm saying? Wealth. So anyway, I just want to end it off a nice positive note.
Yeah. So again, I mean, let's be very clear. What happened last time when the stock market went through a multi-year tech wreck? People went to real estate. That was the start of the last cycle, because again, people got burned. People had dead money. They're like, hey, I want to touch something real. So yeah, people will pivot to real estate. It will happen again. Again, what you don't understand is I started investing in 2002 when rates were between 6 and 7. Even if you start today, they're in the 4s.
I know.
Come on,
399 even. You know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
Come on, let's do this.
Oh yeah, and then inflation and rents, because again, folks, values run first, rents run second. This is historical numbers. So again, it's a great time to be a landlord. Get in the game, but you got to do the work. Don't pull up MLS or Realtor.com and buy the first thing you look at. That is equally bad. Don't just, you know, sell your Tesla shares.
Right. You know, the emotions get in the way. I like this place. You know, you get
it's pretty.
It's pretty. You know what I mean? So if maybe you run like an Airbnb and you're doing the homework in that aspect, and you know the market and what they're looking for that, then sure. But otherwise, just do the work. Yeah.
I'm not giving you, you know, let's just say you're out of stocks and into real estate, because that's just where you are.
Yeah.
I still want you to do the work for 60 days. Right? It's not, hey, I bought the yellow one. Well, why'd you buy the yellow one? Because it was yellow. It's my favorite color. That's not okay. Don't gamble.
But I think if they do the work, they're just going to see the same signs as if they're trading, because it's like where rent's going up, right? So it's just like, just do the work, follow the trend, where population's moving to, where they're going to need housing. Like you just do the work, do the buy. So wow, I'm getting excited. Okay, hopefully the next topic would be me doing all the work. And then we're going to be doing episodes of Steve Dow's evolution of real estate investing. He's going to buy his first one again. So anyway, maybe we'll segue. Sorry.
Very cool. I like it. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Mike.
How can people find you?
Oh, S Dow, DAO at velocitymortgage.com. Please put in the subject line ORAAT, which is the acronym for one rent at a time. Please briefly maybe put down a topic as far as just the terms, as far as any project you're in right now, or refinance. You know, the desired loan amount, address if possible, or at least the city, state, mid-FICO score, transaction type if it's a purchase or refi, and then property type. After that, I'll be able to at least structure what I would believe to be the best loan that I could provide, and then call back to kind of, you know, break it down if there's something that I'm missing as far as your backstory. So that'll be the easiest and fastest. But other than that, yeah.
Let's go. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, man.